食完飯打機 ，Let's go。一於少諗，打下機先，兼學下英文先。
Heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
You sound happy. 啊，咁啊，主角套新衫仔。
So what God's
Oriflamme.
the holy capital? And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Show out.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Speak, if you ask me, summat foul's brewing, and it entires borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be? No scratches, all right? That it? Fine.
Was it?
Take a seat, Clive. I'll fetch you a bowl of brown.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, Might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the
Wars
front
breed
lines and at home. With a fair wind behind.
Breeze chaos. Wars breeze chaos. 戰爭 breeze 即係咩意思 ？breeze B-R-E-E-D-S 滋生 chaos 滋生混亂 breeze war breeze chaos 戰爭滋生混亂。
A handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach.
No.
Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
This.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman. Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Aliens reports. Aliens reports are now available for viewings. Speaking to Guilties at the Alien Report. Aliens, 呢個 aliens， 聯盟 Alien reports are now available. Guilty at the Alien report counter in the hide race mass. This report, complied by the curse breakers, contain information on Christ. Currently is available across Venisphere.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you?
New
Go take
lad.
your service. Well, at the hideaway service anyway.
Gout.
Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any
Nice.
problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Aliens. 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 Aliens.
Alient.
Alien. 真係讀 alien. Alien. Aliens reports. Reports.
Anything catch your eye?
哦，有好多 Chris 嘅喎，可以直接飛去做。
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
有啲難民喎 refugee。
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
要做好人，做跑腿。So someone said yin about a bill.
But how did the grocer know his door? Sun's setting fast. Can I have another cup, Teddy?
There'll be none left for me.
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade? Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
Comrade， comrade 好熟呢個字。What is comrades？ 同志、合夥人、朋友、同伴 ，comrade 即係 friend。
Comrade.
Comrade。
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this'll be enough.
哇！有包有酒。Different bread and wine to the beer. Beer. Bears.
Don't tell me.
The bears.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
Tavern. Tavern 即係佢酒店。
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything.
幫助一啲 refugee 難民。啲 side quest 好有意義啊！幫助難民，帶住條女周圍走。
Master Quentin will never forgive me if I don't save that crop. I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the Hanged Man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend of Master Quentin's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quentin will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
殺啲蟲啊應該。
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
Grapes, CRAPS， 呢啲字都好常見。葡萄啊
Grapes.
Is that grapes？ 洋酒啊Is my late depressed, infesting Gowland Baileys.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been snapped?
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. You know what to do, boy.
You know what to do. Sick of trouble. There, boy.
行到咁遠打蟲蟲啊！
Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quentin would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quentin's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass.
And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, like vintages.葡萄釀酒 is ripe. Ripe.
Vintage is ripe.
It's ripe. 年份已經成熟啊 Vintage is ripe for drinking.
Two raised in your honor.
Raised in your honor.
Bet you'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
It's true. Burned to the ground.
Tavern. It's done. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
哇，靚女嚟喎，靚女 NPC。
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening.
Bandits 即係應該係解啲山賊。Bandits 土匪。
Bandits.
Bandits.
I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Slay the bandits in the Golden Stables.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
Get him, boy! Sick of trouble.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is! The hero of the Golden Stables!
People think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Wow, the cat's array.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Well, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and,
Take care of yourself.
take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself， 自己小心啲啦。好，做完啲 side quest 清晒。
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Well, well,
Just
well.
following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then.
Drake's Head is the keystone.
Just three of us then。頂即係攬喎，其實。即係都係我哋三個啦，即係頂，即係都係三個啦，即係即係嘅意思頂。
The Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Icons, no icons.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a...
I reckon he could probably cut the problem, capital of his own if he need be. 哇，唔明，整句都唔明。Reckon 咩事？係 reckon。估計。
Reckon.
Reckon。估算、估計、推想。I reckon, I think 即係 I think he could probably cut us a path of the capital on his own. If need it be, need it be， 哦，即係佢會斬斷我哋嗰條去路。
Out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
You two behave now. Behave 即係點啊？叫佢哋守行為。Behave。Act correctly over there. Act properly. Act in polite way. So good manners. Okay. 你哋啊，要好好守行為。中文好難譯呢個位。Last ring。好好，你哋好好，遵守紀律。
So, we're meeting in Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
點去呢個位？係咪就咁對爆啊？可唔可以通過去呢度？
You'd like to see what's behind that door, wouldn't you? Well, not on my watch.
Sick of Torgal! Get him! Get him, boys!
大個兵咪有。
Give them all you've got, boy.
Didn't that tower used to be taller?
Over here. Stay down. Sick of Torgal. Let's make this quick. You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. It's over. Get him, boy. There. Northreach. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I heard the dame. Friends in the south.
Northreach?
Welcome, good. Back off, Branded. Can't you see I'm with a customer?
Oh, and a chine of roast egg.
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one will buy anything that's been soured by a Branded's touch.
Branded touch.
We've the right to confiscate any objects forbidden by the throne.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
哦，呢個 checkpoint 嚟嘅呢啲，呢個咪 Dame， 呢個貴婦。
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a Branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
Clive, please you?
You're the dame.
You're the Dame, yeah.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred, Cleontel. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible.
Wow, who's sexy,
Which
right?
brings us here. to the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital.
好 sexy 把聲，好正。如果女主角呢把聲正。
Not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless
AMSR 喎你嗰啲。
Unless.
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Have you no other bearers? Those two look rather used.
Used? Yes, but spent hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
You want something, you come back with your master. I won't sell to some stray branded.
Branded.
Do you see anything you like?
Gradually freeze limit bridge gauge for 30 seconds.
And a fine, fine day to you.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Ngầu bề rồi đi siêu hòa.
Boy, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
My cousin in the capital said they lost one of the wolves.
You! Where the devils who dwell upon western shores?
His Radiance did command a great legion across the Grace for to rid the realm of this stain, yet none did return, devoured all by...
The markets are a veritable nightmare.
Wow, 又另一個世界嚟喎呢度。
3.
Drake's Head.
半夜半啊，
Ain't a sight more
半夜3
beautiful
點。
in the realm, I reckon.
OK 啊，冇辦法啦，英國香港時間都唔同。哇！啲靚女喎。
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Yes, do you?
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Vale 記仔喎，應該係清流。
691.
係啊，有啲五毛入侵啊！乜吞 mail 你話唔知啊？國安啊，有國安入侵咗啊！保障你啊！
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
The dame.
I should probably start here.
If the dame has given you her trust, then you have ours as well. Know you are always welcome here at the Vale.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Starfield. PS5, Xbox PC 16 francs PS, SE 16 francs PC。
係啊 ，Starfield 好似好多小任務。
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every gil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the Dane was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
佢冇中文版啊！如果中文版我用中文版啊，我覺得難鬼。
Very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison.
Man from the garrison.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Tell me you've grown
哇！好多靚女喎呢度，靚女村幾
Excuse
大？
me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
買二手回血咯，我買二手。呢隻500蚊買翻嚟，我遲啲會放，玩完之後睇下佢值唔值得留。How the merchants with the dealings beyond the wall? Why not?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
500.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Yep.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles, which...
Trifle with? What is trifle? Trifle 呢個字都有出現。瑣碎事 merely trifles which fall beyond the checkpoint and need to get their hands on.
Trifles.
Merely trifles which fall beyond the checkpoint and need to get their hands on.
Beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on. And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
We have good, maybe. Different package to the tinker. Different package to the happiness.
Did one of them? And on this side of the gate.
Oh, what are you doing?
Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see. Me. I am but a nameless weaver of song, who would warm the hearts of the good folk of this town with such humble cloth as the muse might permit me to make. Greetings. You are one of the dames chosen, I see.
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded? Don't you know the training grounds are for real soldiers?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind.
Imperial Guard.
The infantry always needs more bodies, though.
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
Fine.
Fine. If it'll put your mind at ease.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you whining about an unfair fight. Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
If that's what you want.
Cocky bastard. All right, let's be having you.
串取嘅雜種 ，cocky bastard。
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other.
哦，死咗。
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? Ah, so it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
How the bearer? Win the Dame's favour anyway.
I know he went to hold my tongue for a start.
You've got potential. I'll give you that.
Got it. Soldiers faster.
Can I go now?
3. Starfield. PS5, Xbox PC 16 francs PS, SE 16 francs PC. 500.
Let's hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance. At least we know the Dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the Dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
comes before are four.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
Discreet. Trust you to discreet. What is discreet?
Distressed.
Discreet. 지금 배가 discreet.
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
What would you need me to do?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, true, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes.
Be discreet for both our sake. Discreet.
Discreet.
For both our sakes, and for the sakes of those we feed, both our sakes. For both our sake, for both our goal, and for the goal of those we feed. We feed. Oh, friendship that is of a team's girl would be appreciated. M.
Shakes.
Football over 6.
And for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not. I am expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well. I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
好撚賤格，當啲 brandy 喺奴隸，解放黑奴就係嘅。
Get out of my forge. If I'd wanted another bear, I would have sent for one. You branded are nothing but a nuisance. Feckless Salotia.
好慘啊！呢個 NPC 要不斷翻工，香港人啊！好香港人嘅呢個奴隸。哇！呢個做咩？幫佢療傷。
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time.
Wow, 做咩吹乾啲衫？
You look like you need a rest.
人肉吹乾啲衫。
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
繼續喺度吹衫。好撚慘嘅奴隸，魔法奴隸。
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Fire!
Yeah. It looks like you need it.
解放黑奴。
The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? They'll wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
It's not been half a moon since
係幫人療傷。
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business.
Purser.
The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Val's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the Master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
And be gone.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
Cigars. Cigar.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice.
Healthy Pushy. Pushy 係咩嚟㗎 ？Pushy。Healthy Pushy。 錢包
Purse.
purse 一個錢包 purse bag 即係 back pocket heavy purse heavy purse
That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right. If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now.
Oh, shit.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
Rustling.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my
Etienne.
word.
Perfume.
Perfect.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
Perfect.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
That's the day done then.
Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale, until his appetite exceeded his means. Now he is loyal to me. Bertrand was a loyal patron of the Vale.
Word is that the legions are ready
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence...
So scarce. What is this scarce? S-C-C-A-R-C. Hake.
Scarce.
Scarce is a chocobo teeth. Scarce.
A thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
The wounds are beyond the wall.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Get him! Don't let them get away. Keep your distance, boy.
How the English accent again.
打機嘅啫，其實都係想。一路打機又學英文。
Get him, boy!
Let's go.
That's enough for today, Branded.
For me, UK accent, it's very hard to process in my brain.
Yes. It's different language. Not the same. Just like you learn French. France, Germany, it's different language actually. Different country, different language. But you just have advantage to learn the language. Because you already know the American English.
You have more challenge to learn English than I do living in UK.
I don't know.佢已經係英文已經難啦，佢仲要幾百種口音，咪嗰陣先煩咯，我覺得。你學完一種已經好，已經覺得唔錯啦，自己學 Standard English。Standard English 已經學得唔係話好好，跟住仲要聽埋佢哋嗰啲咁樣，哇幾百種口音咁樣，即係你一嚟就要聽鄉下話咯，冇得俾你唞喎。即係同你講你要學鄉下話，你先可以生存到，仲要係。
Keep your distance, boy.
Watchtower. Should be well stocked.
Well stocked.
Wait, you're not one of us. Get him, boy.
away. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. It's over. Get him. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do. There, boy. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Stay down.
Some verbs are new to you, your brain can't process it. You will feel challenged and tired.
Yeah. 太多新嘅生字，太多實在。除非你由細學起咯，你咪玩儲，你儲嗰啲詞彙，你咪唔覺得辛苦咯。但係而家係一定覺得辛苦喎，因為你學識一隻字要記㗎嘛，跟住佢又搭住啲新㗎啦。跟住唔識就要逐隻查，但係你成個有10隻字都唔識嘅話，你就查10次。咁咪好攞命。
Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Toggle. Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Get him. You, Brandy, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well,
Savagings. Save my boy or savagings. What does it mean, savagings?
Actually, you know the word, but the accent make you confuse what you were listening.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Savage.
Savage. 真明。兩個 problems 咯，你新嘅詞彙又未學識，跟住佢舊有嘅詞彙佢又 mess up 你，唔係佢哋 mess up 你嘅，佢哋係自製有幾百種方言 dialect， 咁你大鑊。跟住你就要習慣佢聽佢哋嗰啲歪歪地嘅英文，但係佢哋冇所謂嘅 standard English， 即係佢哋有一套 standard English BBC 嗰套，但係佢哋覺得自己啲 dialect 就係 standard 㗎啦嘛，你唔明係你嘅問題。
Don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him!
Rescue him. All right.
All right. Where is he?
My, I see they've sent me a branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
Coast. All back.
For someone who's...
I can speak American English in UK, but listening I have to work on it if I live in UK.
Something's not right.
唔同嘅啲英文係。
I need to be careful.
我之前就話唔同咯，但係佢哋都冇嘅，英文就都大家都共用嘅。要 pick up 咯，即係如果你英文好，你會 pick up 快啲咯。起碼你有個詞彙啊嘛，佢歪咗少少啫嘛，都係你要咁諗。但我連個詞彙都冇，咁我點啊？我唔可以即刻查噶嘛，大佬。而家就可以查啫。
Have you seen my Chloe?
Chloe?
I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat.
Make it walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she never got lost before. The wheat 即係麥田 ，walking in the wheat。小麥田。
Wheat.
Wheat.
The fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too.
Starving.
She hasn't eaten any.
She must be starving.
Yes, the brown bread, it's wheat bread.
Yeah, wheat bread. She must be starving. She must be hungry. Starving 同 hungry 一樣。She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday, and it's my job to feed her.
Since yesterday, it is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
Yes, starving is hungry.
Yeah, the same. But different words.
It's a lot
Why
of food
different
to
words?
search.
Actually, there is an explanation. Why someone use starving? Why someone use hungry? Because British is invaded or be conquered by at least 4 countries. So their words remain in the city, remain in the culture. So there is a 2 system. No, it's not 2 systems, 2 words to explain one meaning. 肚餓、飢餓 starving, hungry 好唔同，但係因為佢哋係俾德國人、法國人統治過 Norman, Anglo-Saxon， 所以每一個組字都基本上有2個，每一個 words 都有2個衍生，起碼基本2個啊。
Just like Canada, they speak English and French.
Yeah， 所以佢哋可能有 French 嘅 words， 我哋都有嘅。其實英國鬼佬，我哋英國佬一定有。所以有啲文我可能係似法文都唔出奇。最終個根源係個 original。
Their English is very close to French.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded.
Branded.
And an outsider at that.
就 branded 呢個字都成日出 ，branded 即係有紋身的人 ，branded 火印
Branded.
即係俾人打咗個火印，印咗個紋身嘅人 ，branded。
Judging by the lack of manners, why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything.
But Canada is too close to American. That's why Canada English is similar to American English.
The windmill.
Windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
成日俾人歧視嘅呢隻 game，成日話俾人話係 branded， 俾人歧視，新移民咁樣搞到好似係麥田。American Canada, yeah, the English. I think is yeah, maybe similar. But in British, they combine a lot of European English together, European language together to become English. English actually, if you want to study the real English in British, they are not a single it's just not a single meaning, a lot of meanings. So it's very complicated. And the words is maybe will become totally different to explain one thing. Just like starving and hungry. You don't know why the verse is so totally different, but they point to the same direction. 個字係即係變得好撚勁。Chloe， 咩事啊 ？Chloe。
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
You're not Chloe, girl.
Is that? Someone napping on the job. I hope they don't mind the interruption.
Cold, cool and chilled are similar but different use.
Yeah, cool and chill.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Say you.
What?
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair.
She is dead.
Before Dad gives me another one, I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
幾似香港人嗰啲咯，即係揾個印傭翻嚟，菲傭翻嚟，但係又唔係當佢哋人咁樣，做撚死咗佢哋啦，跟住當佢哋玩具。呢個就係嗰啲菲傭印傭。而家咧香港人咧就俾大陸人當奴隸。
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Chloe 死咗咯，做撚死咗，變咗石頭。
Go on, back to the fence. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
Some people use English very well, and that's another meaning behind when they speak.
Yeah. 即係等於我哋都會用好多嗰啲 slang 啊， 我哋廣東話都好多 slang 嘅，成語啊嗰堆嘢。咁你中文好，你啲詞彙都多㗎啦，一定會有嗰啲言外之音。但我哋嗰啲新移民未做到呢啲 level。
When they make the sentence, and that's a lot of meaning behind.
Yeah.
I'll deal with this.
Keep your distance, boy.
You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed
I heard a joke. I want to share with you. The guy said your tits needs love. Do you know what it means?
Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk.
Your teeth.
Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
What做咩死咗？哦，佢放隻狗出嚟咬人。
They means I want to squeeze your boobs.
But it's not the wolf that's to blame.
Okay. Squeeze your boobs.
Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
等於嗰啲咩啫嘛？咩 hold 唔記得女人有句唔知乜嘢嘅。Hold your brother hands 咁樣咯，類似係。Hold your brother hand 係咪呢一句咧？類似係咁咯，嗰啲嘢咧，啲鹹濕嘢。與你細佬握手嗰啲，嗰啲鹹濕嘢，唔係咩言外之音嘅，即係嗰啲 slang 嚟嘅。我哋都好多㗎啦，廣東話。歇後語咁樣咯，類似。
Sounds polite, but that's very dirty meaning behind.
我哋都有好多㗎，我哋廣東話。即係等於我哋話人哇，佢嗰條女好撚豐滿喎，係嘛？好撚豐滿，婀娜多姿，其實都係背後都有啲鹹濕嘅意味嘅。
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Unlucky wretch. What is a wretch? The wretch would be the them. The wretch would be me.
Sometimes people speak English, has meaning behind.
我哋中文都有㗎啦，言語就有㗎啦，言語就係有呢啲咁嘅嘢。
Wretch.
Wretch. That wretch would be 哇搭啊對 damn 個名出嚟。That wretch would be me.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm
I
my
am
own
my own
master.
master.
I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen.
Just like when people say age is funny, what does it mean?
They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering,
You would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
How dare
Fetch by
you?
another hound. A bigger one. A better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Age is funny. Funny age. I don't know. 佢諗一諗咯，
Wasting
佢
my
啲
time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least.
proper barrier.
How many
Burial.
bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
Nobleman's sport 啲貴族嘅運動啊，有幾多呢啲奴隸係死咗咧？因為啲貴族嘅運動。Nobleman's balls。bury 咗佢哋，埋葬咗佢哋。哇！俾啲野狼咬死咗。
More victims of the nobles' games.
Yes, some people are speaking English has other meaning and make you think.
Yeah.
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself.
佢哋有一種叫叫做咩咧 ？Daddy jokes 啊，jokes，Daddy joke， 佢就全部都係呢啲嘢。有時候我都會幾中意睇呢啲。佢 YouTube 有一題 Daddy joke， 叫 Dad， 係咪叫 Dad jokes 啊？叫做 Dad jokes。唔知點解叫 Dad jokes 啊？即係佢哋叫做爸爸的笑話咁樣。我唔知中文點樣譯，但係鹹濕笑話嚟嘅，全部都要諗嘅。唔係咁直接嘅。
Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
Even is simple word together, but that's a lot of meaning behind.
Can you give me a hand?
Gladly.
Yeah.
Let's put them to rest.
Stitching.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another
The
soon.
story you read right now in the game, that's a lot of meaning behind the dialogue.
Bearers will die.
Yeah. A lot. So I try to understand that. I try to understand the simple one. The difficult one I can't understand. They have a lot of long sentence and a lot of words that I didn't know, didn't meet before. So I need to think or search the dictionary. Otherwise, I just skip the dialogue.
How can they think so little of sending us to the
A
sword?
lot of meaning behind the sentence.
Simple.
Yeah.
Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh,
Is this
they
your
lost.
doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, it's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our
What
paths
does it
may cross
mean?
again. Till then.
Bark.
Why he say till then?
Till then. Till then 唔知喎，till then 冇乜意思喎。until then，till then 即係咩啫？即係直至現在咯，係嘛？till then 我唔知。then
Had another branded drop in the field yet?
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Lie, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it, if that's what you want. Thanks for nothing.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
Thanks for nothing.
Friends for nothing.
And I need to find her.
Yeah.
A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here.
Why he say that?
即係話
Many trade.
friends for nothing 佢即係話乜 friends for nothing 即係乜柒都冇咁樣冇敬禮咁樣係嘛 friends for nothing。
Stopped to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
即係帶兩梳蕉過嚟咯，你係嘛 friends for nothing 係咪嗰邊？
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear.
You just say thank you.
You seek him out. Keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang him.
But why he say thanks for nothing?
That's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
所以 save friends for nothing 係咩？我唔知邊條有講 friends for nothing。 friends for nothing 唔知喎，即係 friends 咯，其實都係 friends。friends for nothing 即係冇嘢好多謝，即係無需多謝啊，無需多謝。friends for nothing 無需多謝啊，即係我哋嘅廣東話，我明。
Understood.
It's pretty bad this floor。 有時冇我夾硬理解 friends for nothing 嘅 friends， 無需多謝 friends for nothing。
What do you want?
If you have any more questions or need assistance with anything in the future, please feel free to ask.
唔到咁多嘅其實咁啫嘛，你溝通係當然你最好明佢個原句啦，唔明嘅。 你明佢嗰個善意同埋惡意咪算數，應該唔係惡意嘅。Thanks for nothing。
That's what it mean by thanks for nothing.
OK。咁長嘅咩？佢個 meaning 可以。
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
That mean you have future need help come back again.
Really? You have future need help come back again? Thanks for laughing. What the fuck？ 爭好遠喎，同我嘅理解。點解會變咗咁樣 ？Thanks for laughing. That means you can ask him for further help in the future.
It's complicated.
So complicated. 點解應該係成語咯？即係佢哋嘅鬼佬成語咯。Thanks for laughing. 如果要中文譯做咧，就係叫做歡迎唔係，即係應該係好難譯，唔知中文點樣譯。隨便問咯，唉，隨便問咯，即係 Thanks for laughing， 即係隨便問，隨便自辯啦，即係叫做啊。中文就睇下點講，有冇啲簡單嘅字句講咗？如果簡單字句解 Thanks for laughing， 其實好似 welcome 喎，其實。
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Rumor 即係謠言。
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was a...
He had a comb which he claimed was an antique and said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. 成句都唔知講乜，咩叫 clam？ 梳子組合，梳子，梳蜂巢，蜂巢都係 clam。In a clam which he claimed that
Yes, close to Gossip.
Gossip, yeah.
Antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not.
What is it? An antique is most certainly was not. As I told him,
Gossip.
Never is. Sir, antique. What is antique? 古董。
Antique.
Antique 即係古董，唔識喎呢個字真係。對古董嘅嘢真係冇曉。Antique.
Old thing.
Old things. Yeah, old things. Antique.
As I told him, nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after
With
that?
value and worth money.
Customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
My friend.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dane. Anything.
Anything.
Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Lamb 呢個字都成日見，聽多次。
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Lamb is a sheep.
Sheep, yeah. 但佢點解會講隻羊？拎隻羊出嚟講。
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
佢話主角係隻羊。Wayward lamb.
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces.
Lamb chop, pork chop, you will see in supermarket.
Remember that, my wayward lamb.
My wayward lamb， 任性的羊啊，任性的羔羊。
Wayward lamb，
即係話我係一隻羊，只不過 baby 嚟嘅啫，你只不過係隻羔羊嚟嘅。佢呢句咧有意思，即係佢話即係你自己小心啲。
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Wayward lamb， 即係話咧，你跟嗰條女咧個影響力咧去到某條線嘅啫，你嚟到呢度咧你就 nothing 嚟㗎。赤裸羔羊又唔係，任性的羔羊 ，wayward lamb，即係全人類，即係話你只不過係隻 puppy 嘅。
It smells of death here, Torgal. Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get that's enough. There, boy. Don't let them get away. There, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
The wayward lamb is walking with you.
The wayward lamb is walking with you. 話我隻狗。
Bodies.
Body.
A man and a woman.
又死啦。
Well, the wolves have been busy, but the blood is long dry.
乾咗好耐啫 ，long dry。呢個唔係頭先嗰個 antique。
So it is you, Tatienne.
把鎖冚啊！
The girl Yannick went off to see every.
頭先嗰個冚咧就係依把鎖冚。antique 嗰個古董嘢。
You said her name was Tatienne.
Tatienne.
Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean
Don't translate it in Cantonese. Think the meaning in English.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask us something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
They are trying to figure out how they dead.
Yeah.
Covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
唔應該死晒做乜撚嘢？呢啲病俾隻狼咬啊嘛，俾嘢咬死晒。摸下隻狗先。
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Tình cảm NPC, my dear Tatienne.
It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
Red cup.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Pyre 即係咪嗰個士兵搭沉船，跟住但係唔知點解喺度死咗？Pyre 其實都冇好明呢個故仔講咩，算。
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Not to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Could it? 又聽到咩 could it? Can I? Could it?
Weren't expecting any new branded.
Abandon capital 即係放棄呢個首都。Could it？ 即係有冇可能咧？你覺得啊 ？Take care 啊 ，Clive， 小心啲啦 ，Clive 啊，兵變啊就嚟有。Something like this, you know.
Chapel.
Chapel, yeah. 啲小廟宇 Chapel.
That's what she said before.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Oh, 返去自己故鄉嗰度，喺後門入去諗住。點燈。The pressure houses.
Cheer up, you two.
Cheer up, you two.
Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
佢哋驚佢如果係 佢其實抄 Witcher 啫嘛 ，Witcher 係可以入去玩嘅嚇。Pers 呢個嘅嗰啲叫咩啊 ？Pressure houses， 佢叫 pressure houses， 即係妓寨喎，青樓妓寨。佢哋驚唔可以入去玩啊，好含蓄。
Tonight, just after sunset.
Pressure house 即係
Where the
妓寨。
shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in
雞
all
樓
of Wreck.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut. And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Outlaw? Sid the outlaw? What is outlaw? Outlaw? Outlaw 聽過啫 ，outlaw 咩意思？亡命之徒，呢個字查咗，查過。流亡者
outlaw
好多黃絲都係 outlaw。A law of yellow ribbons is outlawed. Outlaw.
The outlaw.
See the outlaw.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
世界係唔會自己救自己，只有人先會救自己，自救。You have reached a pivotal moment in the story. You will not be able to return process. Yes. Let's go. Drugs ahead. Druggy's head.
There are not nearly enough men here.
Then it's fortunate that
Father,
take sentry assignment as seriously as you do. This bodes well.
That'll be a first. This may not be such a terrible plan after all.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Only that your last secret shortcut was nowhere near as secret as you claimed.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of it. Life's too short for perfect plans. You want a plan that'll keep you on your toes, stop you growing old and complacent.
Worked for you, has it?
Clive, my boy, even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Fulfillment? What is fulfillment? Fuck. A lot of words that I never
fulfillment
履行 I never heard about.
Something wrong?
Something wrong.
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change.
Go and change. The crystal curse.
Come on, this way. Try to stay out of sight.
Obviously.
Try to stay outside.
Don't worry, the passage is empty. All right, not quite empty. Let's get this over with. I swear this passage used to be secret.
Of course it did.
Perfect plans, Clive. Perfect plans.
Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Get him.
哇，厲害！
He never stood a chance.
You're welcome.
The main tunnel.
That would be my guess. There are sentries everywhere.
And all good things must come to an end. We might have a bit more company from now on.
Captain! To arms, men! Summon the cannoneer! At once! You know what to do. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, it's over! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do. Get him! Give them all you've got for him.
This may be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
Talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Shut him up.
There, boy! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away.
You feel that? Something,
Ether. It's ether.
We better make this quick.
Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Not this time. A little help. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Give them all you've got for it.
Wow, 萬幾。
Is he?
Dominant.
Oh, bollocks. He's gone Akashic.
Poor wretch.
Say you pity. Then not in return. There's nothing left of him but hatred and rage.
Let's end his torment.
Torgal! Sick of Torgal! Keep your distance, boy.
hero. Okay. 12%. Increase lesion damage. Not bad.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
God, duty's a death sentence in this place. Not that Sylvester cared. Deep of the blessing, my friends. Who said being a dominant doesn't have its benefits?
Cid, this is an ether flood.
There shouldn't be one here, should there? The workers couldn't survive this.
Well, it wasn't here last time, I can tell you that. Which means we need to be quick. The ether won't hurt us, but I'd rather not find out what it's done to everyone else.
Miners. The gods.
Too far gone. The ether's made monsters of them. All we can do now is put them out of their misery.
Isabel said she thought the Empire might be planning to abandon the capital. Could this be why?
You said you could call her Isabel. Oh, nice. If ever there was a reason to up sticks, an ether flood would be it. Me, those guns at the gate. They weren't there to keep people out.
They were there to keep the Akashic in.
Animal instinct. Yippee.
Doesn't look that far. Right.
跌咗落去。
Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
女主角喺度睇戲嘅，做咩唔幫手
？Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side, eh? At least you won't get lost.
Some opera will use the ability more quietly regulate themselves, entrancing the performance in battle. Look for this icon and try to defeat them before they can deal too much damage. Yeah.
Keep your distance, boy. Get up, boy! Stay down! Give them all you've got, boy! Get up, boy! A little help! Sick of Torgal! Keep your distance, boy. It's over. There, boy.
唔會蕩失路嘅啲鏡。
Sick of Torgal. Get him.
哇，勁！一次就撞死晒佢哋。哦，呢一度。 啊，隻狗好有用，可以唔使揾路。好多 game 都要揾路。
16 francs is not open world. You can't really get lost.
佢仲係即係你玩God of War都會迷路，我呢隻直頭係唔會迷路，好 straightforward， 有好有唔好。哦。
Because they need you to play the storyline. If you wander too much, player won't pay attention to storyline.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. Give them all you got, boy. Sick of Toggle. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you got, boy. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Over here.
โอเค cool。但係佢隻 game 變相好易玩咯，好似冇死過咁喎隻 game。佢唔似 Elden Ring 嗰啲好壓抑成日死咯。佢呢隻係但又唔係歡樂嘅喎，其實佢劇情係其實係講解放奴隸同埋好多死人，好 Game of Thrones 嗰種感覺。但係佢隻 game 真係冇難度喎。一個冇難度嘅遊戲係咪遊戲咧？係會成一個問題。佢所以點解有啲人中意，有啲人唔中意咁解？佢冇難度嘛，你唔係 game， 你似係賣緊一個故仔喎，即係純粹一個 story 咁樣。跟住有啲掣俾你撳下，有啲掣俾你撳下 ，that's it。啲掣你撳唔撳都唔係好重要，啲連技你連唔連都唔係好重要，係有少少問題，有少少問題嘅。
It's more appealing to wider audience.
係都會即係唔係咁 hardcore 咯，冇困難，冇㗎，佢冇困難呢樣嘢，冇困難度。但我其實我覺得佢可以整一隻 FF 版嘅嗰啲北方Dark Souls。
To remember the storyline, not for game challenge.
But when you play the Dark Souls, you still will remember the storyline sometime. But you most of the time will remember the difficulties of the game in Dark Souls. In this game, I can say the CG is very beautiful, as usual. But it seemed to be low. Nothing special on this game. Sometimes you will think. 你會覺得呢隻 game 好似冇乜特別咁樣咯。Nothing special. 係咯，有難度即係你先令人深刻噶嘛。而家係你做咩？你好似直佢咁樣。佢而家就係俾人詬病，點解佢嗱有個現實嘅？我冇話呢隻 game 唔好，但係有個現實啊！我買 game 嗰陣時好壯觀啊！我一入出城嗰度係成沓 FF 放咗出嚟，成沓係一堆人唔要呢隻 game。而家跌價跌到45磅，我買嗰陣時50磅。
FF is about the storyline. When people relate to the characters, it will lead to toy and game product sale. Everyone done playing.
你知唔知我 Elden Ring 我係唔會放？我呢隻我都諗緊放唔放？我都幾我唔會話佢差，佢都交足貨㗎，要畫面有畫面，要打鬥有打鬥，好似玩緊有啲似玩緊God of War，但God of War都有啲難度啊，你都會死下。但係呢隻係唔撚使死，隻狗仲會提你睇幾撚乖隻狗。佢而且冇難度啊！唔係你其實嗰啲咩隻狼都好快爆。有啲 game 都好唔知點解 Elden Ring 你係唔想放，你會知道佢係 Game of the Year， 不過過咗去啦，不過就，但係你都唔想放嘅啫。好期待睇下今年嘅 Game of the Year 係邊一隻？應該係拍得之門。我雖然未買，我玩到中間，其實我自己覺得佢個 storyline 好似唔錯嘅。嗱，係啊，冇重玩價值咯。佢直頭係冇得俾你揀咯，個結局啊。其實好 straightforward 嘅一隻遊戲，好日式嘅，好 straightforward。唔係你以前啲太空戰士會死嘅，其實係會死下㗎。啲大佬好撚勁㗎，回合制㗎嘛，以前係，即係都要諗下嘅。你而家冇得諗喎，你而家係直去嘅咋，你係劈劈劈，間唔中避一兩下咁樣。但啲音樂你又覺得佢 OK 喎，啲音樂畫面 OK 啦，太過黑啫係。所以你話佢有問題咩？佢又真係冇問題喎，佢真係3A 大作。最大問題就係冇個性，你覺得隻 game 冇個性？未必，但係我玩咗可能1/10，但係都係唔死喎個角色。唔係，但係問題你冇理由移得咁誇張噶嘛？其實咪嚴格啲咁講啊，隻 game 係冇系統，係冇一個戰鬥嘅系統，係劈。你好簡單，理論上咧，你譬如有咁多隻召喚獸啊，有 Garuda，有 Phoenix， 有火已經有同埋風啊嘛。其實以往嘅太空戰士係有屬性，可能去到後期啦，係需要你用啲屬性去打嘅，即係火你要用冰去克，即係個 Silver 去克呢啲嗰啲火啊 Fire Element。可能會有，但係前期我真係完全係冇雙黑嗰種感覺。你係直去。
On the count of 3.
What happened to 2?
Ask 1.
Once more.
Aye, seeing as you're trying now. As if that was going to keep us out.
我等緊一個位，我係需要死，即係我會係啊，咪就係有啲佢應該都有隱藏之前大佬 boss 嘅，佢都有呢啲嘅。咪但係以前你普通難度都會死下其實，未至於好似而家咩事
Is it? I can't see a thing.
Well, unless someone's moved it.
又唔使記錄喎，即係你玩 Elden Ring 要記錄，而家我都唔使記錄，直線。 享受個古仔咯，真係。佢個古仔但係其實咧好簡單嘅啫，佢要 keep 住有死人嘅。對上死嗰個咧就叫 Lady Hannah。咁而家佢要 keep 住死㗎啦，條公式一定要咁樣去，唔係嘅話個故事就會崩壞。因為你 Game of Thrones 啊嘛，你就要 keep 住有死人㗎啦。嗱，我陣間要睇到有死人，唔係嘅話佢要扣分。即係死緊某個角色都要啦，唔死咁冇意義啊！又話 Game of Thrones。更新咗套新嘅服裝，靚仔好多。
I knew it would be big. But
好勁 ！Crystal, Master Crystal.
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum.
In the sanctum.
You'd think they'd have patched that up by now.
Hi.
Hello.
Straight the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, you started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
The Part of the Goddess。佢即係呢個雷神咧，呢、這個 Thunder 係同呢個 Balharet 包喉打過，打到埲牆爛咗。OK。
There's something you two want to tell me? Maybe later. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
How could those creatures from Phoenix Gate...
Rama tried to destroy Emperor Humak, protecting his mother Crystal.
OK， Balharet， 即係個王子啊！好大粒啊 ！Master Crystal， 其實一啲鑽石嗰啲唔係嗰啲水晶嚟啫嘛，其實係。一大粒水晶，不過水晶係神秘學裏邊都話有啲神秘力量喺裏邊。阿特蘭提斯相傳就係好多嗰啲水晶，攞嚟做一個 media 媒體。
him, Torgal! Get him! Well done, Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him.
That's better.
同埋場景方面，其實Elden Ring 靚好多，佢都靚，但係咧佢嗰種感覺係弱化咗咯，唔係咁樣。
Soldiers assigned to the Glass Gate would tell stories about something they called the Guardian.
Hello.
Hello.
Like that when I was last here. Then again, I can't say I made it this far.
Let's just be careful then.
Let's just be careful then. 呢啲簡單英文我唔識，深嗰啲唔識。哦，咁我哋小心啲咯。Yes， 咁就係終於有翻啲成功感啊！識嗰兩句英文，深嗰啲唔識。打通頂唔會，耍掉。打埋呢隻嘢瞓覺。直視住 ，Where did that come from？ 哇，咩嚟㗎？有隻有條冰龍喺度嘅，咬唔住。
Another victim of the flood.
Well, if it's a fight he wants.
Ready, Clive?
Always. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Where's he off to now?
Sick.
Clive, look out!
You know what to do, boy. Too slow. Get him. Over here. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy.
哇，同 Elden Ring 嗰啲龍爭好遠咯 ！Elden Ring 嗰啲龍真係會嚇撚死你嘅，呢啲龍真係搞笑。
Not this time. You know what to do, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance.
哇！哦吼！
There's a good boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. Yeah, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
係啊，飲遲咗，飲個藥水，早啲飲。如果 Elden Ring 我死咗過8次，你話要同一條龍嚟個樣係。
Are you all right?
個女主角做過啲乜嘢？我睇唔到佢做過啲乜嘢。
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Wanted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice. That it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
同埋隻 game 有啲浪費，其實佢有啲佢可以俾少少自由度咧，可以跳出街啊嗰啲咁樣。其實浪費咗個場景，一味大，但係唔夠 detail 嘅。其實你見到佢，但係 Elden Ring 咧係可以好 detail， 大兼 detail， 佢係大但唔 detail。
We're almost there. Anyone having second thoughts?
Not me.
We're with you to the end, Sid.
Then what are we waiting for?
Second thought 即係咩意思 ？Second thought 即係有冇後悔啊？要諗多次啊！有冇人想啊？嚟到啦已經係，仲等啲乜嘢咧？即係咁樣。我哋想啦，仲等啲乜嘢 ？What are we waiting for？ 睇下最尾嗰隻支不鬼嘢個樣係點？我裝下啲藥水先。呢個咩嚟？ 推開主角 Master Crystal， 集集都有㗎啦，呢粒嘢係嘛？
The heart of Sanbreque。
就係控制嗰啲多文能㗎嘛，呢粒嘢，就係令到佢哋會石化嘅一嚿石。
Well, that didn't work.
我覺得係。
I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Tyler's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here.
變身啊！超細。
Romeo.
Thunder 咩？
That's more like it.
哦，打爆咗佢咯 ！Mother Crystal。 一變身就打爆咗佢。
Look.
What is that?
He loses life energy when he turns into Romeo.
哇！
That's why he don't turn into Romeo that much.
見到佢就嚟石化啦嘛，凍咗嘛佢。有隻新嘅嘢彈出嚟，有隻精子，你 defeat。
Come to me. I can't do this without you.
call 隻召喚獸出嚟，哇！呢啲咩嚟嘅呢隻？ 點解無端有隻精子喺度嘅？揾得卡金道夫。 又嚟咗咩地方？精神時間房。呢個係全 game 最光猛嘅場景。哦，咩嚟嘅呢隻？釘住咗呢隻召喚獸。 睇嚟都要打。呢個係神嚟喎，呢個係。呢個係嗰啲咩朗斯奇咩勞斯槍。 釘住耶穌嗰支槍嚟喎，呢個係耶穌嚟喎，呢個係。暗示佢係耶穌嚟喎，呢個係，呢個係神嚟。釘住咗。
Get out of my head! I don't answer to you. I'm leaving it, one way or another. By the flames. What else can he do? It's over. That power isn't yours.
變身。
But this is mine. I remember now. I had a fire. I have it.
Freeze 正方三角 R 1 X。
I
呢隻乜鬼嘢嚟嘅？冇腳嘅。
It's done.
How many more could there be?
哇！完全體，無端端變咗完全體，千手觀音。
As you wish.
哇！好勁啊啲數字。哦。火球。Hellfire，地獄之火。 哎呀，抌錯掣。OK， 一個 Hellfire 打落去，叫太寬啊 ！Bigger fire, bigger birth, dear flame, flames birth, cool down by 12 seconds. If
you didn't know, he's Ultima.
Ultima? 唔知，唔識佢。Ultima 應該召喚獸嚟㗎嘛？呢隻係嘛？好熟面口啊！隻嘢，好多隻嘢都好熟面口。
His Ultima Dark Magic spell has been in most of FF series. It's the most powerful.
即係終極大佬，究極。
Enjoy your nap.
In FF games, Ultima spell deals 9,999 damage to bosses.
哦 ，Ultima。哦，我認得啦，我認得啦，唉，我認得嗰隻嘢。因為嗰隻 FF8 都有嘅 Ultima， 嗰隻係一隻黑色嘅，一隻黑色嘅召喚獸嚟嘅，我好記得嗰隻好好用。佢係我唔記得有隻咁嘅嘢嘅，佢係咧可以將佢咩嗰啲時空魔法咁樣嘅，可以將佢咧將敵人嘅血扣唔知9999最盡咯，但係後期係10幾20萬嘅嘛，你扣呢個1萬左右嘅血係冇乜用。但係前期好有用咯，會將人哋嘅血扣一半。
Yes.
我記得呢隻咩嚟？FF8好前期，一開頭已經有，好得意啊！佢扣血嘅方法係扣一半、扣一半、扣一半。
No, you won't.
但變咗個樣咯，但唔好認。哇！好多人驚。Become one， 俾能力佢。
6 francs does 9,999 damage. It's real good spell to use. Haha.
你一開頭幾好用喎，去到後期就好普通。
And if you think I'm gonna let you have him. Think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
仲有心情食雪茄。
FF
冇乜問題嘅，我唔覺得有咩問題，直接話。
keeps calling Clive Mythos. Ultima wants his body.
OK， 想轉身係嘛？Ultima。
Clive, for so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point?
冇直接關係，集集都冇乜，有少少間接關係。佢哋興咁樣。哦，吸收佢嘅能量，女神嘅能量。
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better.
They all fell for Ultima plan.
Ultima 咪就係想佢集合埋一齊咯，將啲能量，將所有召喚獸集合做喺阿 Clive 身上，一次過吸咪仲好。容器嚟啫嘛，只不過好似有啲似係嗰啲其實呢個古仔係有啲似名門嗰個古仔，名人嗰個古仔，儲埋一次過吸，死咗啊！好嘢喎，咁我加分，我都諗緊會有一個人死嘅，就係佢 ，good good good， 合乎劇情需要。With your wind, deadly. 講咩品啊？條友唔係講英文喎，條友。
In ashen grip, let ember glow to kindle flames anew.
哇！租後頂住咗，幾勁！終於出嚟啦！佢細佬，佢細佬都係主角嚟嘅，其實好明顯係雙主角嘅呢隻劇咪。
Game. Joshua.
Joshua. Footfalls.
I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner.
唔係，其實我知道大概係咩，係依個 Joshua 未來應該係未來嘅 Joshua， 令到佢細個嘅 Clive 覺醒，我都係咁。佢控制時間，我覺得。
That was very brave.
Wrong guess.
唔係咩？我覺得佢可以控制時間。Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned? Phoenix.
Ultima 係就係最中間個。
have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
佢手都勁嘅喎。
Disturbance.
Will leave my brother alone.
哦，佢手仲勁，似翻啲樣。
This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
Joshua 冇死嘅，主角終於醒。一雞死一雞鳴。哇！呢條羽毛好勁嘅喎，可以翻生嘅。呢個 Phoenix Bird 啊，好貴嗰值錢。
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
有啲似姜濤喎，唔知點解佢。 佢將佢吸收咗，將歐田華吸收咗，收咗佢個身體
Just
嚟。
try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
Joshua is the dungeon keeper.
啊 Joshua 咁就死咗，吸收咗隻歐田華，出場冇幾耐又死咗。哦，後邊嗰座山唔見咗喎，成座山。Lawless 喎。 The Hideaway 無政府狀態喎而家。哦。哇！好多死人啊！ 阿 Sid 死咗咯喎！ 啊！哇！哇！佢殺咗嗰個加費，嗰個加費好人嚟嘅喎，整慢咗佢隻眼，跟住點啊？一刀插落去，未死，整慢咗佢。 呢個好嘅 NPC 嚟喎，雖然都係 NPC。
Gab, we've got to go.
Not without this.
我淨係想睇下會更多嘅死人，唔錯唔錯。
Shall I send a Stolas?
其實佢攞到嗰個位就係、其實 Game of Thrones 就係不斷有死人，增加個遊戲節奏啊！佢好似捉到路，佢個劇本捉到路。我等緊應該有個人死嘅就係 Sid 咯，下一次唔知邊個死。佢細佬 Joshua。Titan。喂，佢召喚獸嘅表演係幾好睇，顯得出佢係大作嚟嘅。反而God of War做唔到，係God of War冇晒啲場面。哦，死咗個領袖，叫話邊個？叫話 Clive 頂上。哦，開始我覺得 OK 喎，希望佢維持個故事節奏 ，keep 住有人死啱。Constance。
The finest silks from the master weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift for your wife.
That's what happened when Dominant dies. The kingdom dies.
Here, take a bite.
Hideaway is destroyed now.
哦，咁樣嘅咩？即係個 Dominant 死咗，跟住就個城市都跟住死嘅，即係冇咗個領袖，冇咗嗰個領袖就冇 protection 咯。其實 Hideaway 就唔會死嘅，我覺得。佢只不過冇一個領袖嘅。咁啊 Clive 過去做領袖，咁啊 Hideaway 咪翻山。
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it
流
goes in a
亡
pot, I've got the lot.
Exile。
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
It's like country losing their nuclear weapon.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. 但其實唔係真正嘅死亡嘅，其實。
Unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady?
即係好似 Ukraine 咁樣咯，即係俾人恰啫。Hideaway 而家俾人恰咯，好似 Ukraine 咁。去核武啊！美國叫佢去核武，冇咗核武咁咪驚咯開始。
Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives. Unguents, ointments, poultices.
流亡。5 years later， 5年後啦已經。有冇 Ear of the Room？ The Room One。
It's good to see you, Sid. What have we learned?
哇，長咗頭髮。佢做咗 Sid 啊 ？Good to see you， 叫佢做阿 Sid 勁啊！佢代替咗阿 Sid 嘅工作。哦，整走咗個水人喎佢。
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another.
When Sid died, Clive promised to take over Hideaway.
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you.
So now Clive is known as Sid to take his identity.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them.
咪件衫應該換下啦，5年後嗰度。 頭髮長咗。
Damn it all! You're as stubborn as the old Sid was.
型仔咗嘅。
Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
女主角有冇變到？睇下個樣，係咪老咗？唔係佢呢個故事係似翻啲樣，5年後咁樣，10年前、10年後、5年後咁樣，即係你見到個角色係會成長，有人死，有人成長咁樣。OK。
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're
同埋
helping us already.
同埋啲奴隸係真係幾慘，所以做到嗰種感覺。
He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us! I beg of you!
From child to elder, he's going have Whitebeard later.
其實有啲似摩西嘅佢摩西似摩西嘅一個角色咯，即係佢覺醒嘅帶領啲人走啫嘛，其實成長咗，變咗個領袖。
I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
outlaw。Sid。啊！啲表情都唔同咗。肯定咗嚟㗎，有自信咗。佢應該會食雪茄㗎，應該會爭支雪茄。
The bearers
safe.
The bearers 好嘢，多新招。The power of thunder. Clive has carved the portraits of the icon. One of essence attuned with Warhams and not only change the elemental aspect of
So all the
Chimeric.
bearers scattered after Sid died, and now Clive is gathering everyone together again.
加油！做咗摩西啦，而家佢去帶領嗰啲Bella 分紅海，揾新天新地。Thunderstorm Bridge ring Nicky-Bows down on all the nearby enemies, knocking them back. Ability details are found on the ability tab. Okay. 呢個咪可以放電。
Sid dies here! Outlaws in here! Bring me his head!
How many are there?
Titan sends his regards.
This one! Over here! All yours, Torgal.
enough of this.
咩中東佬嚟？
With the kitten.
有隻咩勁嘢？
They brought a pet. You'll pay for what you've done, Sid.
Those things are fast.
We'll have to be faster. This one. Get him. Kill.
啊，真係要瞓，都 OK 㗎，一開頭，起碼我估唔到佢會成長喎，個角色係，以為佢好死板咁樣咧，一個歲數用到尾咁樣。嗰個編劇有啲腦袋啊，我覺得。
To hell with this.
To hell with this. To hell with this.
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
有啲似刀劍神域喎。解放咗佢哋。哦，之前嗰啲咩咯 NPC 咯，我教過佢，俾個飽飯佢食。
Murderer, all of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
反而怪責阿薛。
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
一個會道歉嘅領袖 ，say sorry 咯。
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
啲奴隸唔想走。
Sid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
好，瞓啦，瞓啦，真係瞓。但唔好 save 喎，入埋條村又 save 喎。
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery.
Titan's still trying to get revenge.
They see only that we've made their lives harder today.
Titan 實㗎啦，大佬嗰個大嚿衰。
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path.
民主社會嘅。
I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice.
Either way, Bearers blamed on Sid on them getting destroyed.
Only that it was our own.
係啊。
I miss him.
變晒做藍絲咯，真係。
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name.
講人權啫嘛，其實 game 就
all chosen to bear his legacy.
但係啲人習慣咗喺個監倉裏邊，佢會責怪啲人點解要放佢出嚟
Rides over Lovebird's home sweet home.
Lovebird's home sweet home. The higher rate. 你識飛喎，好明顯呢架飛空艇嚟喎。
Portal turn powerful.
Turn powerful， 應該佢係一隻召喚獸，佢都係 dominant。Home sweet home.
Otto was asking after you. Let's go and see.
Never a dull moment.
遲啲應該呢隻嘢會飛，以我嘅觸覺話我睇呢隻嘢會係識飛，係啲古代嘅一啲文明嚟嘅。幾肯定 ，I'm sure that 係 airship 嚟，集都有噶嘛，已經好靚。係要 save 啦，唔好玩啦，唔好玩，翻工。聽日要重複10000次，我聽日要做 NPC 啊，到我夜晚做主角，日頭要做 NPC 啊，唉，瞓覺好，收工，拜拜。
Addictive storyline.